So I wanted to take the time to talk about which foundation I use and recommend. I use this foundation on all my clients. I use it on myself. I love it. I've tried switching and I've always been really disappointed. So it's a question I get asked very frequently. I use L'Oreal True Match. My shade is N3 for now, but hopefully in the summer I get a nice tan. Last summer I didn't tan too well because I was pregnant. And then when I tan I become W6 because my skin gets kind of warm in it. But going into that, that's another reason I love this foundation. They have warm, neutral, and cool tones. In so many different shades. Here you go. So that's another thing I love about this line is there are a lot of foundation lines out there that will have 6 or 7 shades, and the chances of you finding your shade in such a small variety is very minimal. I do a lot of custom blending, so even on my clients I almost never use just one shade. I always mix and match a couple. But the number one reason why I do like it is it's oil free, and a lot of people don't realize how important it is to have a foundation that's oil free. Not only is it going to be good for your skin and there's a less chance of breaking out or having a bad reaction to it, but you can go from light coverage to full coverage. So let's say one day you want something really light, simple, not too much, and then another day it's a really special event and you happen to break out and you need really full coverage. This foundation can do that for you because it's oil free. When you use a foundation that has a lot of oil in it, you can only build it so much. Oil moves around, but water dries and sets in place. So with this one, you put one coat on, you let it dry, you let it sit and set, and then you put a second layer on, and if you feel you need more, you can continue putting layers on. Eventually it's not going to work for you anymore, but you'll hit a point where you just don't need any more. So that's another really awesome thing about it is I can do a teenager who has barely any problems, and then I can do someone who has a face full of acne and give them a full, beautiful coverage. Another nice thing about it is it dries matte. So when you start putting it on, it's a liquid, so it looks glossy, but it dries matte. If you don't like that look, instead of opting for a foundation that has oil in it to give you a dewy look, I would look for the moisture in a moisturizer, a cream. That's a better way to get the glow that you want. Like for me, I like to switch. I use an oil-free moisturizer from Trader Joe's during winter, or during summer, and then during winter I switch to Aveeno because it has a little bit more moisture in it. That way my skin looks a bit more dewy. So if you are looking for a dewy look, go for the moisturizer you use, not the foundation you use, because then you lose out on getting full coverage and you lose out on the sensitivity, because people do create reactions from foundations. Even after you've used them for a while, you can create an allergic reaction to it. So that's why I like this one a lot, and I recommend it to everyone, and if I didn't, I wouldn't use it myself, but I swear by it and I use it myself. Like I said, I've tried to change so many times because as a girl you get bored and you want change and you think there's something better out there, and every time I've gotten disappointed, and I think I've used everything. So that's why I highly recommend this one if you don't have any problems with your skin, if you have very sensitive skin, and even if you have dry skin. Because if you have dry skin, you probably can fix it using moisturizers and drinking tons of water. Using a foundation that has a lot of oil in it could fix your problem temporarily, but why not fix it the right way? So yeah, those are a couple key points why I like it. If you do have any questions, feel free to post your comment below the video. I look forward to seeing everyone's questions. I'm more than happy to answer. Please don't send me private messages, only because you might be asking the same question that a couple other people are asking, and I can answer it for you as well as for everyone else down below the video. So I hope this is helpful, and until next time, stay beautiful. Bye!